of Saturday coming on up. Let's get it. We're going to rush through it as well. And we are on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BK Sport. We are here for game number 2 of Super Saturday. We had the Broncos taking on the Bulldogs, where the Bulldogs gave them a good whooping in the last game. Now we have the North Queensland Cowboys taking on the Cronulla Sharks in a very, very important game for the ladder. And in the next game as well, we will have the Sydney Roosters versus the Manly Seagulls, which is also a very, very important game for the ladder. So, big couple of games to come up here, guys. Obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the two-team lives here because the game starts in 5 minutes' time. Alright, so the North Queensland Cowboys, they come in this game in 8th position. They're at home at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville, and they are $1.61 favourites. So the Sharks, who are 3rd position, $2.25 underdogs, and obviously the away team. The ins here for the Cowboys, Murray Talangi. The out is Highland Lukey, with the fullback being Scott Drinkwater, and the wingers being Kyle Fell and Murray Talangi. Centers are Viliami Vailea and Valentine Holmes. 5'8", captain is Tom Din. The halfback is Chad Townsend, with the front row forwards being Jordan McLean and Jason Tamalolo. Reece Robson is the hooker. Go to back row of Jeremiah Nene and Kulikefu Funifiwiaki, and the lock is Ruben Cotter. Interchange of Jackson Purdue, Sammy McIntyre, my boy, Harrison Edwards, and Griffin Neame, with Jake Granville as the 18th man replacement. Cowboys are a bit of a hit or miss team. When they hit well, and when they miss well. I don't think they're as bad defensively as they were earlier on in the year. But with that being said, I do think they're obviously powering home for a final spot at the moment, and they do need to win, a large majority of their games on the run home, because there is a lot of teams fighting for that top 8 battle at the moment. Now the Sharkies, they've got a lot of ins and outs. Ins, Jaden Beryl, Liam Ison, Samuel Stone Street, and Sia Sivatalakai, with the outs being Chris Villa-Ila, Jesse Colquhoun, Royce Hunt, and William Kennedy. So a couple big outs there for the Sharks, but at least they do get Talakai back in. Fullback is Liam Ison with no Will Kennedy, so that is a big shout there. Wingers of Siona Katoa and Ronaldo Molotalo. Jesse Ramey and Kyle Iro are the centres. 5'8" Daniel Atkinson and Braden Trindle as the halfback. Obviously still no Nico Hines. Front row forwards of Oregon Kafusi and Thomas Hazelton, with the 9 being a Blake Brayley. Back row of Britt Nakora and Teague Wilton. 13 is Cameron McInnes, who is the captain. Interchange of Sia Sivatalakai, Toby Rudolph, Braden Hamlin-Ueli, and Jaden Beryl, with the 18th man replacement being Samuel Stone Street. Jaden Beryl, I think he's like 28 years old. I think he's on debut today. For the Sharkies, which is quite interesting. But good luck to him. The Sharks team is intriguing. The Sharks haven't lost in North Queensland for like 6 years. Haven't lost to the Cowboys, I think, since 2016. Have a great record against the Cowboys. But I don't know. I do feel like I probably should go to the Cows here. With Nico Hines out, with William Kennedy out. But they have such a great record. They do have such a great record against them. But the Cowboys, they're just so hit or miss, man. Like, sometimes they'll come out and they'll play some really good footy. And sometimes they'll come out and they'll just be embarrassing, really. Should I go for the risk that they are the hit team this week? Or do I say the Sharkies, their record against the Cowboys in general is just too strong? To the Sharks, if they lose, let's go into the... look, I think that I don't know, this is really tough. I'm going to go with Cows. I'll go with the Cows at home. I was originally going to go with the Sharks, but I'll go with the Cows at home. My original vibe and feeling is the Sharks, so do take that into acknowledgement. But I've convinced myself out of it, and I have convinced myself to go for the Cowboys here. Ladder-wise, Sharks just run out of the field. Ladder-wise, Sharks win. They are in 3rd place right now. They would go into 2nd place for the time being, but the Panthers play the Dragons tomorrow. Sharks plus 125 differential, Panthers 118. That's the highest they could go. They would go to 2nd. They just have to hope the Panthers lose to the Dragons. If the Sharks lose this game, the Roosters can go back above them today with a win over Manly. And the Sharks would go down into 4th, but that is the lowest that they could possibly go, because the Dogs have already obviously played, and they're on 26 as well. Actually, it doesn't matter because they're on 28 and 26. On the other hand, the Cowboys, they're in a real big predicament. If they win this game, for the time being, they'd go above the Dolphins and also above Manly, and they would go equal with the Dogs and the Roosters there, but they would need to win by about 90 points to go above the Bulldogs into 5th, which I don't think is going to be happening here. And obviously, they'd have to be the biggest Titans fan ever tomorrow for the Dolphins to lose to the Titans. And they'd also be wanting the Roosters probably to beat Manly so they can go higher. But then again, if you go for Manly, you can also, if you go for Manly to lose, or Manly need to win, then the Roosters are closer in regards to that top 4. However, in regards to the dropping off, if they lose, the Dragons beat the Panthers tomorrow, the Cowboys would go to 9th. The Raiders, they beat the Rabbitohs tomorrow, then the Cowboys would go to 10th. And that's the lowest they could go. So they could go to 10th. They could go to probably 6th. And that's about it, really, guys. But all right, the game has started here. The kickoff has been made. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And hopefully we get a game that is as good as the first half was the last one. The full game wasn't fantastic, but the first half was absolutely fantastic between the Sharkies and the Dogs. All right, Hillbillies, come on, Cows, do your job. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you want the Cows to win as a Manly fan, to be fair. Nation Barter getting around it. Jack O'Neill says Bulldogs, Titans, ending Broncos season. Oh, mate, we beat them next week. We end their season. It's beautiful. We beat them next week. We end their season. It's brilliant. It is really brilliant. Tyron Barlow says, I like the Sharkies here, Blaze. Yeah, I don't mind them as well. You know, I originally went into this stream thinking I was going to take the Sharks, but I don't know if that's a little bit of bias creeping in. I think they've still got a few players out, which makes it really, really difficult. But they do have a great record against the Cows, and the Cows just so hit or miss. I convinced myself into taking the risk of the hit for the Cowboys at home, but I absolutely consider the Sharkies winning this game. I think this is a very 50-50, and both these teams really need a desperate win. Slapper says, Broncos are absolute shitters. Get screwed, you Muppets. I've had to translate Slapper's comment there, translate that one into English. Yeah, I thought there was some very controversial calls in that game, but overall the Dogs were the better team. But it did kind of mess up the game from how good it was. But, you know, it is what it is. Unlucky Bronx. So, fifth tackle now, it'll be Chad Townsville. When you're in the moment, you get very passionate about making the right calls as the referees. And I definitely disagree with a lot of calls that went against the Broncos in that game. But Broncos were also awful defensively on the left-hand and right-hand side wings. Nathan John Butter says, are you in first place? Yeah, ladder doesn't lie, mate. Yeah, no, that's the official ladder of the NRL. It's great. Great time to be a Titans fan. So, Ison is also debuting here for the Sharks as the fullback. Mulatalo gets his ball out to the 35. I'm actually surprised that Kyle Lero hasn't gone to the fullback. I think he played a little bit of fullback originally, didn't he, Kyle Lero? But Sharks are looking good here on their opening set. They're making some good meters, and they're at the attack at 40, fifth tackle. Wait, so we lose the Titans last night because Titans first? No, you lost the Titans the other week, mate. Yeah, no, I was there for it. No, you definitely lost them. Yeah, you lost them. And if you lost them last night, jeez, lost them a couple of times in the space of a couple of weeks. Wow-wee. It's crazy. When you go to every single game, you kind of forget distance in regards to when the game was. Like, I know who we've played and when we've played them and whatnot, but it's like the distance. Like, the Eels game was only, last week? Was the Eels only last week? Eels was everyone. Yeah, Slapper, you're probably right there, Slapper. Yeah, no, you're probably right there. The Eels do consistently lose. And, geez, that's not a bad kick. It's not a 40-20. Oh, it's so close. That's actually a really good kick. Sharks really, really lazy there. I don't think it was a 40-20. I think the referees made the right call here. Let's have a look again. Here. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to overturn this. Oh, I actually think that is a 40-20. I think that is a stiff call. I reckon that was actually a 40-20. Jay, I reckon he's going to last about 2 minutes in that chat. Yeah, I think that was definitely a 40-20, actually. Having a look at it again. Oh, don't worry. He didn't even last past when I just said that. Don't insult Broncos or anyone with that name. Oh, he's lost that ball there. Sharks have lost that ball. What do you mean don't insult Broncos or anyone with that name? I don't know what it means. So Sharkies will knock it on. I guess that's karma. It should have been a 40-20. The Cowboys should have got the ball. And the Sharks will just lose the ball and the tackle. Robinson with a great tackle. And the Cowboys will get a nice little attack opportunity here. Justin Summers has come to the Sharkies. Oh, you don't want the Sharks to win, so no. Yeah, that's... Oh, I reckon that's a 40-20. So that's karma right there. That's karma. You know, ball don't lie. So no, as a Roosters fan, you want the Cowboys to win this game. You absolutely want the Cowboys to win this game. Well, you shouldn't have tipped them Sunday. I came into this stream thinking I was going to tip the Sharks, but without William Candy, without Nico Hines, I have gone with the Cows at home, but I know they're very, very hit or miss, mate. Very, very hit or miss. So, the second tackle, they go right-hand side to Tamalolo, and he'll be taken down. 25 metres out, third tackle. 5 minutes in, can they score? Robson, he'll give it off here to Din. Din gives it out here to Drinkwater, easy try, left-hand side. Murray tried it for the Cowboys. 4-0 with the kick to come. 4-0 with a kick to come. Big slapper with a $50 a due donation. Says, get around ya. Sorry about the no donos lately. Got something to pay off right now, man. Bro, you don't need to ever be sorry or apologetic about not being able to donate as much, man. I appreciate whenever you can. When you can, great. Appreciate it. When you can't, it is what it is, bro. Like, I do this for the love and the passion, and obviously, it's great support when you're able to. But yeah, don't ever feel like I'm not gonna be like, I'm not talking to Slapper. He's not donating to me anymore. Gee whiz, Slapper, what a muppet. You know, that guy used to donate to me, now he doesn't donate to me. What do you think that's kind of what I'm going to be like? No, I appreciate the donation, mate. B2021, so that meant the Broncos didn't get penalised. Well, I just realised that why the Bulldogs didn't get penalised for the strip with the 2 men of the tackle is 2024, 10 years after the Bulldogs made the grand final. I get what you're trying to make there, but it didn't hit. It didn't hit, bro. It didn't hit, though. Someone says I'm a muppet, though. I reckon what Slapper's paying off is his court fees. I reckon it's the court fees. Andy Backer says, do you honestly think Cowboys lose in North Queensland? I know their defence has been shit, but I think it's improved and did, keeping his form from Origin. Well, the Sharks have beaten them there for the last 6 years in a row. The Sharks have not lost to the Cowboys in North Queensland for the last 6 or so years. Flurry with the $20 redo donation says, not gifting memberships to Muppets today. Appreciate you for the $20 redo donation, Flurry. Appreciate you for the donation, but it is quite funny. A lot of Muppets around. There is a few fines in there. Mate, you've got to stop speeding down the back of Mudgerbah. You've got to stop speeding down the back of Mudgerbah. Val Holmes! Oh, he's missed it. He has missed it. So we'll be 4-0 here to the Cowboys after 7 minutes. In the back house says, we love his Slapper. Jack O'Neill says, Mr. Beast, he's not as good as Slapper. Exactly. You know? Oh, I was going to make a joke there, but I can't. But it is to do with the situation that Mr. Beast is currently going through. Good hands there from Murray DeLungy, by the way. Funnel says, Jack, at least Slapper's friends don't... Okay. No, remove that comment, please. Remove that comment. I don't want to go down that path, please. I got there before I read it. That was what I was talking about, Fatima, but I realised that I couldn't say it. So why did you then go and say it? So the Cowboys, Tom Din, gives it off to Big Tamalolo, who's having a better year this year. He used to be the primo 13 in the game, and unfortunately was just misused for a long time, and now he's starting to come back a little bit. Nothing like he used to be, but definitely starting to come back a little bit. Third tackle now for the Cowboys at the 25. Slapper holidays at Mar-a-Lago. Is that Trump's house in Florida? Maybe that's where I go with Vegas. Huh? Maybe that's where we go Vegas. We go Mar-a-Lago. Take my mum to Mar-a-Lago. Is that a good place? Someone had to say it. No, they didn't. No, they didn't actually have to say it. There was no like a necessity to say it. No, but the Sharkies grab the ball at the 20. Be first tackle now for the Sharks at the 20. It is good though. Like the Bulldogs Broncos was a decent enough game that gets you through. This game should be a super close game that'll get you through, and then at least we finish off the day with the big game, like the biggest game of the day, which is Roosters versus Manly, which should get the blood pumping. Jack O'Neill says, I miss when Cowboys would play like a busted, but Tamalolo would casually run 300 metres. Yeah, Tamalolo loves a good meterage, and that's another knock on there, and the Cowboys are going to score. Jeremiah Nene, oh, taking over 13. Knock on there for the Sharks, Brent Nakora. And now the Cowboys on the attack. Maybe this might be a blowout. And I'll explain to you why I think it actually could be as well. And I was going to actually message my mum today about it, but I decided not to. Because I didn't want to potentially ruin her day talking about why I think the Sharks will struggle for the rest of the year. So it's going to be second tackle in with the Cowboys. 10 metres out. Tom Dean and a short ball. Fitting for Biaki. 5 metres out of the line. 5 metres out. Off to Din off to Tamalolo. Tamalolo at the back into Townsend. No, the ball goes to the grass. That is not Townsville, Tamalolo. You have to pass it to his hands, not to the grass. And Drinkwater taken down now at the 20. Forward tackle. Din off to Cotter. And Cotter taken down 10 metres out, fit tackle. 10 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Tom Dearden, he'll cut it back out to the left. Townsend, Muppet, taken down to 15. Great defensive tackle there by Brett Nagora, who made a mistake. So he's, at least he fixed up for his mistake there. So what I was going to say in regards to the Sharks is that I don't think they have an individual star player right now. I don't think there's a player on their team in a key area that is their individual star player. Like the big time, right? Oh, is that Tamalolo down injured right now? God bless him. I hope he's alright. Like you look at the Storm have multiple really, but they've got like a Munster, right? The Panthers, they've got multiple, but they've got a Cleary. The Roosters have multiple, but they have a Tedesco. Broncos have a Reynolds or a Walsh, even though Walsh is probably regretting drawing out his contract at the moment, but definitely Reno, right? The Titans do have a couple. You got like your Tino and whatnot, but I wouldn't really classify the front row forwards area there. So I would look to like an AJ Brimson or a Jaden Campbell. But then again, maybe not. Maybe that's not at the level. Maybe that's the issue with the Titans as well. Is that there isn't a pure big time star on that brilliant level of like a Tedesco, Cleary and whatnot, right? The Knights have a Ponga. Cowboys have a Drinkwater. But the Sharks, they don't have Nico Hines. And I don't know if anybody else, especially on the spot in the halves, Atkinson and Trindle, no way. Blake Bradley, no way. And not even Will Candy would be it. Now they've got Liam Ison. So, tell me what the Sharks' big-time player is right now. Who would be their big-time player? There's no one. There isn't. Some says, I like Hines, but do you think Sharks would have done anything in the finals even with him? No doubt they can still do something. We beat him without Hines. With Hines, sorry. I think Hines is a 6. I've always said it. I've always said it since the start of his career. He's a 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh, no. That's a play. That's play that. That's play that. That's a Sharks ball at 20. That's stupid there from Talangi. Yeah, Sharks play the ball. Yeah, fair call. That's stupid there from Talangi. Talangi didn't want to catch it, let it bounce, and it bounces into his face, and that's played out because it's effectively shadowing the ball. Yep, that's played out, mate. So, look, I think that people really don't understand, and I'm not saying you, Slater, I'm saying in general, people don't really understand that teams go on bad runs. That doesn't mean that the Sharks could prime right now. The Sharks could use this game, or the Sharks could use the Titans game in a couple of weeks at Seabus, or the Sharks could use whatever game to kickstart their run. All you need to do is go on a bit of a momentum run here. Now, the Sharks haven't won a home final at Sharky Park since 2009. One sec. Second tackle here at the 10. Daniel Atkinson, short ball to big old Alex Caruso and Tommy Hazelton. He'll be 5 metres out of the line. Kennedy 6. Absolutely no way. Trendle, left hand side. Try time coming up for Mortalo. Fortnite boy. Bada bang, bada bang, bada bang, bada bang, bada bang. We just both did the same celebration. He did this as well, and I did this as well. Shaggies, 4-4. Fortnite boy, Mortalo scores the try in the corner. Wait, is Mick Ennis talking about real raps on Mortalo coming through? I think we know Mortalo's a good player, Mick Ennis, thank you. Unless he's talking about Liam Ison. Ison at the back, okay. My bad, man. But all Ison's really done there is quick pass, which is actually still fine, but no, that was good backline play there by the Sharkies to make it 4-4. What a game to come. But what was I saying? Yeah, anyway, so all you need to do is go on a run. And the Sharks still have a chance to go on a run at the back end. They've had their poor form. Could they, go on a back... Look at the Knights last year. Look at the Knights. Now, I do think the Knights are very grateful they took on the Raiders in the first week of the finals last year, even though that was a really tough one for them. And that was their grand final because we all knew when they went over to New Zealand in the second week that they were going to lose, and they did. They got thumped. But I think the Sharkies could have gotten to a prelim. I don't think a grand final was in the equation. But anything can happen, man. Honestly, no one tipped the Dogs to be where they are right now. Trindle misses the kick, so it stays 4-4 after 13 minutes. I'm keen to watch the Titans women play. They're an exciting team, and I enjoyed my women's today. Wouldn't get too crazy red hot on the Eels just yet. I did call out that the Broncos, Ali Briggshaw is showing her age, and I did think that Scotty Prince is a little bit over his head, and I don't believe, I said this on the Thursday, that I don't think the Broncos actually have that great of a team. But then again, the Eels were putting it for last. They came last year. I do think they'll still be around that bottom area of the table, but I don't think the Broncos are going to make the top 6 if they play like that, man. Like I dead said, I've got the Titans winning it. I have the Knights and the Sharks. The Sharks are the biggest improvers. I have the Knights in the top 3. I would probably lean towards, putting the Roosters there still. But, I'd probably still say it would be like a Titans, Knights, Sharks, Roosters kind of deal. Or maybe the Dragons, but they're very young. They're very, very young. I don't have much faith in Canberra at all. I'm looking forward to the Warriors getting their women's team next year. But anyway, the point of the matter is that, Titans are a really exciting team, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So I know I have the Titans men's game. So 4 tackle of the Sharks at 33. I know I have the Titans men's game at 4 p.m, which I have to be there for. But I will be streaming from Chihuahua Boys' house at about 11:30, half an hour before, because I'll talk all about Titans. I'm happy to go half an hour before for that women's game. I wouldn't normally do it for the other ones, but for Titans I will. We'll go live from 11:30 until about 1:30 when the game finishes, and then I'll head straight to Brisbane after that. Someone says, that's right, I read that comment. Hines, a lot of pressure, not a lot of help. Yes, but I've always said Trindle's a 7 and Hines a 6. Ronaldo and Blaze is the same wavelength. Yeah, we do, Fortnite boy. Penalty to the Cowboys at the 40. Hillbilly says, Hines was in his own head. Sharks look better without him because Trindle doesn't overthink things. Yes and no. Yes, in regards to Hines in his own head, but Sharks looking better without him is because Trindle does need to be a 7, but Hines needs to be the 6. But because Hines won a Dally M in the 7, they're too scared to change him out of that and put him in the 6, which needs to be done. I've been saying it since his Dally M season that I still think he's a 5'8". He is not a game-defining 7. 7s need to be game-defining. They need to run the play. Hines is more of a floater and to work off the back of others' direction. That's not a negative on Hines. It's just the way that he plays. Second tackle now at the 30. He's got too much pressure on him. At the back, McLean to Tom Dearden. I'm telling you, if Hines comes back and they put him in the 6, I could see the Sharks win the comp. I could see it. I could see it, especially next year with Adam Blake coming in. Nane! Try time. Jeremiah Nane right on through. That's too easy. 8-4 here with a kick to come. That's too easy. And the Cows go right on through. 8-4 with a kick to come. But yeah, I think next year, if the Sharks do the right thing, Craig Fitzgibbon does the right thing by the Sharks, puts Trindle in 7, has the 6 as Nico Hines, and then obviously they bring in Adam Blake. If they can keep Royce Hunt, they keep most of their team. I'm pretty confident the Sharks will do a lot better next year. I do think William Kennedy is underrated as a player, but I also don't know if William Kennedy actually suits this Sharks team overall into the finals. I think the Sharks need a more elusive, fast-paced fullback. I think they need someone like a bit of size, but also real fast-paced. And this kind of scares me to think about, but I could see the Sharks going in for one of our fullbacks for whoever might lose out. I could see them going for a Keanu or a JC. I know JC's the 5'8", but Carter Gordon could go there. But Carter Gordon's actually debuting for Tweed Seagulls tomorrow in the Host Plus Cup, if you guys don't know. He's playing centre, though. They're putting him in the centres. Alright, so Val Holmes here from the 15. Val Holmes, 148 points this year. He's the top 3-4 points in the league. And he's now 10 points 1 second because he gets a kit. So it'll be 10-4 here, 17 minutes in. Wowee! Olivia Reed with the $80 Do Vegas Fund donation. Thank you very much, Olivia Reed. Says, Hakuna Matata, I'm officially supporting the Roman Unicorns from now. Wrong, Olivia. Wrong. We appreciate your donation, but you are wrong. You are officially supporting the Gold Coast Titans from now. Yeah. Yeah, go the Gold Coast Titans. We love that, Olivia. But yeah, not great. Not great. Do think the Broncos were very harshly done by on some calls, but with that being said, yeah, you looked awful as well past that point. But yeah, thank you very much for the $80 donation, Olivia. That's amazing. I really do appreciate that. Hillbilly says, hey Blaze, is there any way we could get jerseys or team colours next to our names in chat? I think you have to do that yourself. I couldn't really do that on my side of things. But I think you could do that probably in your own name, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that would be good so people know who that people support and whatnot. Fabian says, why do Warriors leave the NRLW? Because of COVID. Tammy McIntyre, 4th tackle now at the 40. How's the ref gone this one? No, ref's gone good this one recently. No, he's been fine. Nothing wrong with the referee in the first 17 minutes here. He didn't miss a 40-20, but Karma hit the Sharks immediately, and the Cowboys got the ball with a knock-on from the Sharks. And, oh no! Liam Eisen knocks the ball on again. Yeah, they're their own worst enemies right now. They are their own worst enemies, the Sharks. A lot of knock-ons in this game. A lot of mistakes in this game so far, the Sharkies. And they've put Baby Shark over the speakers. Olivia Reed says, woeful. I don't know what needs to change. We had mostly everyone back, so no real excuse. Yeah, but you've had a pretty... Like, besides Reno being it... Oh, no, you have had Payne Haas and Reece Walsh and stuff out throughout the season. But I do feel like people do misunderstand that when you have a full team, that doesn't necessarily mean... It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win, but also teams know how to play against your full team. They don't necessarily know how to play against your depth options. Remember that. Teams know how to play against the good players. And still get done, obviously, but they know how to play against the good players, your full team. But when you go up against depth players, you don't necessarily know how they're going to play because you don't have enough knowledge of them in the NRL. Only Host Plus Cup or New South Wales Cup. Right outside, drink water gets it across here. Carl fell. No. Oh, he stayed inside. I thought he was going to go over. 3rd tackle now, drink water. At the 15 to Townsend. Townsend now to Sammy Mack. Go, Sammy! Oh, he's taking that 8 metres out. I love my boy, Sammy Mack. 4th tackle, good bloke. Robson off to Drinkwater. Drinkwater has thrown the ball to the touchy. The touchy, unfortunately, cannot play in this game, Scott. No. Unfortunately, the touch judge cannot score the try for you. So, unfortunately, that will be a Sharks ball at the 10. Yes. Olivia, I'm going to ask you, Broncos fan, thoughts on Kevy Walters? Because your team doesn't look like it's being coached properly at the moment. It doesn't look like it. Second. Oh no, Connor's out cold. Oh, wow. Ruben Connor's out cold. Oh, Ruben Connor's knocked out. Oh, you can't biff over that. He's been knocked out, but I need the thoughts of Cavefish, Slapper says. Oh, he won't be back today, Ruben Connor. Oh, God bless him. Oh, man. That's unfortunate, bro. Ruben Connor will not be back tonight. That's a big loss there for the Cows too, because he is a hard worker. He has to be off for the game, bro. He has to be off for the game. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Kevy's the best thing since sliced bread. Joking, it all went wrong when Eichen was demoted. Kevin wanted more power. Yep. Correct. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Kevin Walters. I just don't believe in him, man. I think he's over the top. I think he's too ahead of himself. Hillbilly's getting around it. Eddie Backhouse says, Blaze, I don't know if you know this, but I put Capish in his place in TJC's stream when Para played the Titans. What did he say? He was calling Titans the wooden spoon team. Oh, man. This is why he's been hidden on the channel, bro, because he just doesn't understand, yeah? He's very... there's a reason why no one likes him in this chat, or anywhere really. He just doesn't understand. He still messages me. You know, I've got a message request. I just don't open it. KB should be watching. Hi, I've got your message request. I just don't open it. But as a penalty here to the Sharkies, for him to say that is incredible because one, if we win tomorrow, we're equal on points with them, and two, if we beat them next week, then that means we actually go above them. But three, the Broncos have won a wooden spoon more recently than the Titans. The Broncos won the spoon 2020, it's 2024. The last spoon we had was 2019. So 2020 is more recent to 2019. So Mr. Wooden Spoon team, incredible. It's incredible that he would say such a thing because, and I know you're probably watching here, Capish, because you're a little fanboy. Very insulting human who wants to make everyone feel sympathetic for you. But I will say that we don't feel sympathetic for you. I hope you enjoyed the loss today. And there's a reason why you were hitting on a lot of channels on YouTube. So third tackle now, 5 metres out here from the line. Also, please, stop messaging me on Instagram because I don't care. And I'm not going to open it. So third tackle now to Trindle. Trindle gives it off here to McInnes. McInnes now. Rudolph flicks it all the way out the back. This could still work out. Brent Nakora at the 10. Keep doing your dance though, Kavish. We love that. Fourth tackle now, 7 metres out from the line. Blake Brayley off to Trindle. Trindle kicks it through. Good kick. It's going to be a dropout. Oh, it nearly ended up being a try. Drinkwater was a little bit late to look at that, but it ended up being a dropout. Tits on the up. Tits on the up. Wrist man. We love a good old up the tits. Tits on the up. Someone says, oh, he's been hit, and I thought he was too scared to show his face, and it's how the Broncos have been. I think Jay hit him age. So how long ago did you hide him, Jay? Fair enough. Cambridge attacks everyone in TDC stream. I'll talk to Tyler and say you're hiding. Bro's so mouthy for a guy who was so like, oh, Townsend, oh, it's going to be Sharks ball at the 18. But it was so mouthy for a dude who wants everyone to like him. It's really strange. It's really strange. Alright, so Jason Tamalolo will not be back here today, by the way, guys. HIA has been failed by Tamalolo. Second tackle now, 13. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah, okay, penalty. Olivia says it's also the team decisions like the other game where we had 2 hookers playing and the 2 back players on the bench. Agree. Also I've always said for years that Billy Walters is not the guy. I think he's sustainable, but I don't think he's going to win your premiership. First tackle now, Billy will never be dropped by Kim Walters. Right hand side. Oh! Wow, it was going to intercept there by Murray Talangi, but instead it's an intercept. If the centre actually decides to run that, is it Kyle Era on that right hand side? Nice play from the Sharkies here. They actually, no, it was Atkinson. If Atkinson hadn't passed that and read it himself, it would have been an easy try. Talangi read the intercept and unfortunately knocks it on. Low balls is up the Dogs. Yeah, look, you take it, bro. Like that's a good win. Obviously, a lot of controversial moments in the game, but you know the Dogs are the better team. You know, it's just as simple as that, man. It's as simple as that. Really, really controversial moments, but again, the Dogs were the better team. And this is why I got so angry, is because you can't give as much credit as you want to the Dogs because of that kind of bullshit. But the Broncos were just awful, and it proved me right before the game, saying that the Broncos beat the Knights. Whoop-de-doo. You know, I thought the Broncos would do better at Suncorp, but they didn't do jack shit. So it's like, I may be wrong there, but I was also right in saying that the Broncos haven't proven shit yet. Hazelton, 3 metres out of the line, third tackle. They all think they've won the comp because 6 again here for the Sharkies. At the back here, Trendo! 6 again, first tackle, 3 metres out. Blake Brayley. Oh, easy try coming up here. Oh, they didn't pass it out. They had numbers galore. 6 again. You have to start warning them. You have to start warning them, referee. Left-hand side, Atkinson. 3 metres out here from the line. It'll be first tackle here for the Sharks. And they've all gone early on the right-hand side, but Hazelton will go and take it on 2 metres out. That should be another 6 again, the referee. Third tackle now, 3 metres out. Blake Brayley gives it out to Trindle, kicks it through. There's no winger there, and Talangi gets taken down. That's dumb from Trindle. Firstly, it's like second or third tackle. And secondly, the Sharks had the Cowboys number. They could have just tied the shit out of them and tried to get a sin bin just then. All got to try doing it the normal way, but instead Trindle just wasted that complete opportunity just then and gave the ball straight back to the Cowboys. Not smart. Not smart there. Lotto possible fractured cheekbone. Wow, that's unfortunate. Then he came back as Band Bane. Oh, true. Well, he'll be back as something else. At the end of the day, man, it's sad that you get people like that are so desperate for attention. So desperate for attention. They can't just sit back and enjoy the game. Like, old mate would just come in here and just like insult everybody and insult everyone's teams. And it was really, really disappointing because it's like, yeah, we have a bit of banter, we have a laugh, we talk shit and whatnot, but there's a reason why you get targeted, yeah? Like, Slapper will go and insult teams, and he'll insult every single team except for the team that he supports, which is the Titans. But no one goes at him, right? No one really goes at him because you can clearly tell he's taking piss and it's not really like venomous. Whilst Capish is very, very venomous in the way that he would put it across. Like, it was like a real ego thing for him. And that's the disappointing thing that ultimately got him hidden. Liam Ison here with a good run underneath. He'll be taking out the 30. Andrew says, Jay, aren't you a Cows fan? No, Jay's a Titans fan. My fourth team. He was a Cowboys fan, but there's multiple reasons why he's not anymore. Do the Doggies have what it takes, Olivia says? I don't believe so, no. I think that was... And I don't want to insult your Broncos too much here, Olivia, but I do think today was a very, very... the Dogs did some really good stuff, and I think they Serraldo out-coached Kevin Walters. I think it was as simple as that. That Serraldo out-coached Kevin Walters. I genuinely believe that we can beat you well next week. And I'm not trying to annoy you. And I also know and acknowledge that we could get beaten well as well, right? I could be biased here. But the way I saw you play today, and the way that we played you guys when we played at Suncorp, and with the fact that we've won like 2 or 3 games in a row now at Seabass, I'm pretty confident. And I'm never usually confident against the Bronx, but I genuinely believe that we have a good chance. But Talo gets the offload away to Carl Ero's back on the inside. He's the 40. And it'll be taken at the 35. I think the pass was flat. It was close, but I think it was flat. Sports says semi-final exits or first-round exits, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I would say maybe second round. But then again, I think it's a 60-40 favour of them going through, regardless of who they play. But if they play a Manly, a Brookie, tough, but I still think the Bulldogs have a good chance. If they end up playing like a Roosters, no, I don't think so. But if they play like a Raiders or a Dragons or a Cowboys would be interesting, actually. Right inside. Oh, Atkinson taken down to the 10. Where's the centre? Why is Atkinson out in the centre so much? I know he's winning against us, but why is he all the way back there? Trindle puts it across. Malatana goes up. Bows it back. Wilts. Ah, good defense there from the Cowboys in the end, but this is a good game. It's a good game. Jason there with my third team, but Townsend has bad taste in sunnies. Bad taste in sunnies? What does that mean? Townsend has bad taste in sunnies. He's a big sunnies guy. Big sunnies guy. Broncos are done, let's be honest. Oh, Daz, they're done, but they're done next week. Daz, I want you to look at next week, and I want you to explain to me why I'm saying that next week they are officially done. They are officially dead and buried from next week. Tom did, and gives it off here to Val Holmes, kicks it through. Where's the bounce? Drinkwater kicks it over the top. Oh, Mulatalo gets the ball, and Mulatalo gets up, and Mulatalo could be away here. He's at the 10, he's at the 15. He cuts back, and Townsend, good tackle, they get the ball at 20. They might go back and have a look at something here. There could be a bin here. Potential penalty try. Oh, so if it's not a penalty try, then it's a professional foul in a bin. So Blake Brayley chasing down Drinkwater. He's kicked the ball, and then Blake Brayley. Yep, that is a bin. It's a bin because Mulatalo's in vicinity. So it's a bin to Blake Brayley here, and it is deserved. So it will be Cowboys penalty. I don't think you go for the 2. There's no way it's penalty try. I don't think you go for the 2 here. You have to go for the try. It's 10-4. You'll be up a man for the next 10 minutes. You've got a good enough attack. It's not the easiest place to kick, but I'd go for the try here. Will Darryl be at the game tomorrow? He might come down and see at the front line. No, he's a Roosters fan, mate. Hillbilly says, if it comes down to a battle of wits between Des and Kev, the ref will stop the fight before it begins. If Kev even thinks that he is even remotely as smart as Des, I think it is time for him to go the Joe Biden route. That's what I will say. There's no way they go for the 2. Wow, Cowboys, that's a cop-out. No, Cowboys, you're up a man. You've got the attack. You go for the try here, man. I think you go for the try 100%. That's stupid there from Blake Brayley. Like, he did think that obviously it was going to be picked up there by Scott Drinkwater, but with that being said, because he tackles and then lets go like this, you can kind of see he acknowledged it too. Every team that loses to Penrith in a grand final, it turns to shit. Yeah, you're right. Eels, Rabbitohs, and then Bronx. Or Rabbitohs, Eels, then Bronx. Val Holmes will get the kick. It'll be 12-4 with 11 minutes to go. And the bin for the Sharkies. Broncos have a good run home. Do they? Not from next week, they don't. I think Vegas ruined us, Olivia says. I disagree. I think that I think ego has ruined you guys. I think ego has ruined you guys. Because I reckon Reese is really, really regretting holding off his contract talks right now. I think he wanted to prove himself and get some more money. I think that he could have gotten a big contract and he's gotten greedy. And he is obviously very, very egotistical in the way that he carries himself. I'm not saying he's a bad bloke, just saying that the way he carries himself in the rugby league community, very egotistical. I think that you've got guys like Stags that probably been one of your better players this year, to be fair, but also, yeah, I would say overall he's probably one of your veteran players this year. He's definitely got an ego on him. I think Reno is a mix. Ezra Mams, definitely ego. Billy Walls' ego. Shouldn't, but is. We're talking about rugby league personas, by the way, guys. We're not talking about them as human beings. Third tackle now for the Cowboys at the 35. Robinson taking out the 45. Good run. 4th tackle. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Need some wig action tomorrow. I probably could actually. Could do that. My hair is, like I'll show you in a second, my hair is long enough for that anyway. Montalvo taking down here at the 15. Look at me. Like, I'm basically dead as it is. I'm basically dead as it is, lads. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even need that anymore. Second tackle now at the 20. It's just my hair is not as sprucey as his. I can see what he was thinking on the tackle. Drinks goes down to get it with his hands. We had to tackle clever by Drinkwater to kick it. I don't know if I think Drinkwater just didn't think he could grab it. I don't think it was deliberately done there for the sin bin. But yeah, you can see what Blake Brayley was doing. That's what I said. Oh, that's a 40-20. This is a 40-20 that goes out. Oh, Sharkies with a huge kick from Braden Trindle. It's a 40-20. Huge. That is a huge kick there from Braden Trindle. Especially down a man. Is Dan making the trip up to the game tomorrow? Dan doesn't do jack. Dan's had his first game back to me Broncos. Of course it is. Get a mullet, does this. Mate, I'm not Victorian. So first tackle now for the Sharkies. 8 minutes out here from the line. First tackle. And, oh, jeez. Nikora, 5 minutes out from the line. Second tackle. Those kicks win games. You're right. Then again, Reece Walsh won in the last game, and that didn't really pan out for him. Liam Ison. Oh, Ison. Ison's still going. They've got number. Oh, Talakai drops it, but it goes backwards. And Talakai will get taken down here at the 25. Third tackle. Not great there from Talakai. Oh, quick little run in the middle. They're all offside there. Should be 6 again. 4th tackle or 10, don't worry. Second effort. 4th tackle. Oh, no. Sharks have just passed the ball to the grass. This is not a great set at all from the Sharks. Good offload there from Rudolph. Oh, they dropped the ball again, but it goes backwards. And it's got Hamden Yaweli. He throws it back. Sharkies. Chance here. Wow. How has that turned into a try? Kyle Ero will end up scoring a try from all of that. How has Kyle Ero gone and scored a try through all of that? 12-8 with a kick to come. That's huge. Out of nowhere. Taking the 2 was very smart, wasn't it? Exactly right, Sports Zone. This is what I say. You're up man. You've got the advantage. You're 10 metres out. Why go for the 2? You know, and as Roosterman just said, those kicks win games. And bang, they've scored a try right on after, down a man, so they are now leading 4-2 with a man down. Broken play, Rudolph gets 3 Cowboys players involved, and then he flicks the ball out the back, always lock up the pass, goes to the grass, but then Braden Hamley with a huge run, looks for the offload the entire time, finds Wilton, good smart play by Wilton, be acknowledging that. Trindle, Kyle Leroy, bang. Try time. I'm trying to think what is better, slim, shady hair or dreads? How about, because I'm not going to get a haircut until the end of my 75 hard fitness thing, which is the grand final. I will get a haircut the day before the grand final, the day of the grand final. But I need, if I'm going to do like a, you know, that twisting one that goes back, I would need like a certain team for it to be. Whether I go there or I'm here, it doesn't matter. So that's going to be converted there by Braden Trindle. It'll be 12-10. Give Rudolph 3 daily end points for that offload. Well, he needs to make up for his performance the other week against the Dogs. Rooster man says, lovely passion for the game, Olivia. What did Olivia say? I've been going since 3:30. I'm going to crash so hard tonight. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. After I finish these 3 streams, I'm going to go for a 45-50 minute walk for my second workout of the day. And I'm going to read 10 pages of my book, which is the Bible. I've only got this to go through for my water for the day. And then I'm completed day 17. Oh, big contact there from Sammy Mack on Toby Rudolph. Did you watch any of the opening ceremony? I did, Olivia, but if you're religious or you believe in God, you're a Christian or Catholic, or if you believe in God, then it was quite offensive, to be completely honest with you, because they did the opening ceremony with. I'm not going to get into the religious side of things, but with that being said, like the opening ceremony, they did kind of they used what was it, drag queens around the Last Supper, which was pretty disappointing. So the Sharks are going to knock that ball on the 40, and the Cowboys are going to get the ball here at the 35, first tackle. But the Rugby Sevens, the Australians doing well. I think we could win the gold tonight. I think it's tonight. The finals for the Rugby Sevens are on. The woke Olympics, unfortunately. Jay, unfortunately. So the Cowboys now will get taken down to the 22nd tackle. Blaze, who is supporting the Rugby Sevens? Fiji or Australia? Australia always, but then obviously if Fiji win, then go Fiji. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Australia versus Fiji. It's a win-win, lose-lose. But I always go for Australia over Fiji, and then Fiji will definitely be second. Third tackle. So either way, I've got a team to support the final, right? And either way, I've got a team to support the bronze medal, which is great to see. Fourth tackle. They give it off here to Townsend. Townsend. Neem! 3 meters out from the line. Fifth tackle. Jeez, I'm surprised they didn't score. That's 6 again. That's 6 again for sure. Referee. That was definitely 6 again for the Cows. Didn't call it, though. Off to Din. Din kicks it through. That's played. It's going to be 6 again. 6 again here for the Cowboys at the 15. They did what? Yeah, they used... They did like a what is it called? Drag queens. They did drag queens and did like a song around the Last Supper. It was really, really disgraceful. Cowboys taking down a 3. Third tackle, very woke, very anti. Din's gonna score here surely. Wow, defense there from Braden Hamlin-Welly. Fantastic. Cowboys. Robson gets back to Townsend. Townsend here to Drinkwater. Drinkwater gives it out the back. Try time. Cole Fell coming up in the corner. The Sharks are just up for numbers. They're down to 10 right now. That makes sense, and it will be a 16-10 ball game. 16-10 ball game. I'm not religious but spiritual offended. Yeah, don't bother going and looking at it then. But yeah, Townsend there at the back here, Drinkwater. Off to, I think it's Vilea, and Vilea finds Cole Felt in the corner. And yeah, the Sharks just didn't have anywhere near enough. They didn't have the players. They're down a man. It happens. Not reading that comment out from Daz. You're a muppet. 3 minutes to go in the first half. But yeah, Molotala couldn't really do too much there. It's actually really well done there by Vailea to hold up Mulatalo to prevent him from going out to the right. I do think Mulatalo probably should turn around and go for Kyle Felt because he does have the inside men covering across, but he could risk it. If he does do it's lose-lose either way there for Ronaldo. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I thought they were just talking about talking about Nane potentially going through the line. Nothing wrong with it. Hillbilly says cracking game. Both teams throwing plenty of attack. Yeah, I mean, it's impressive for the Sharks considering they are without a lot of players. Are travelling up to North Queensland and are down a man and scored. Right now it's 6-6 in regards to that sin bin score, which is good for the Sharks. And if they even go down by 2 here, then whoop-dee, you know, like. This means they only they're the same as what they were before the bin. And Val will get the kick, so it will be 18-10 here to the Cows with 2.5 minutes to go the first half. Okay, let's go Cows. Well, Flo, if you really want to make if you think the Titans have a chance to top 8 this year, we would need the Cowboys to lose this. But I'm not thinking like that anymore. But if you want the Titans to have a chance, you would need a bit of Dolphins more, obviously. That's a given because we'd be 4 points out of the 8 then. But 2, you would ideally like the Cowboys to lose this game because we're not catching the Sharks. Bum bum bum, never feel so good. A bit early to be singing this song. Why are Cowboys booing? There's nothing wrong with it. You go back and replay it. Alright, deep kick there, and Drinkwater will get that in his own in goal. Gives it off into Sammy Mack, and he'll get taken down at the 10. And Flurry's husband has the phone. Go Cows. You have been caught out. You have been caught out, Flurry. Was he at the game when we beat the Cows, Flurry? At Seabars? Yeah, Kevin got rid of Tommy T for Billy. I don't know if he got rid of him for Billy. They're 2 different positions. That's a penalty here to the Cows. I might jump on the Cows to make the 8 for my sister-in-law. No, you'll jump on the Titans to make the 8 for your favourite streamer. That's what you'll do. That's what you'll do, Andrew. That is what you'll do. Yeah, what a beautiful team. What a beautiful team. There's the NRLW Premiership winners right there. There they are. There they are. So under 45. And the Cowboys now will get taken down at 35. Fight his ex-husband. I don't know. It's just, that gets told from a TJC chat. You know? I don't know. Dearden gives it out. Oh, Cowboys going to lose the ball, but they've got a 3rd tackle. Sharks, if you concede here, you lose the game. So you've got to hold them out. Dearden, obviously, Sammy Matt. Sammy Matt taking down a 24 tackle. Dearden, over the top. Oh, no, Sharkies. Oh, wow, good cover. 5th tackle, they were broken, but good cover. 5th tackle for the Cows. That's 6 again, surely, referee. 6 again, yeah. There's only 30 seconds to go, but that was awful from the Sharks. That was ridiculous. Okay, what are you doing, Cowboys? What are you doing? What are you doing here, Cows? What are you doing, Cows? What are you doing, Cows? Oh, no way! Oh, my God, Sharks. I'm so sorry I've just said that, but oh, my gosh. I think he pulls him out of the way, but this is ridiculous if they've just conceded this. I think... No way. No way have that, bro. I think that Carl Felt holds Mulatalo. Mulatalo's so stupid. Carl Felt definitely grabs him and holds him back here. Yeah. But Mulatalo has just tried to kick that ball dead instead of just running with the ball. It's definitely a penalty, Sharks, but it doesn't matter. I don't understand why Mulatalo has just tried to kick the ball dead rather than just run it out, get tackled. Like, why? Why on earth is Mulatalo trying to kick that? Exclusive says, let's go Cowboys. Yep, it's up 8-10 right now. A long way to go here still, but that was really stupid there from Molotalo. He's lucky he didn't. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, Molotalo trying to grab that ball dead is just insanity. Insanity. Which team on 24 points? Yeah, missing the 8. On 24 points, Dolphins, Cowboys, Dragons for sure, and Dolphins. I don't think the Dolphins or Dragons make the 8. But there we go, guys. It is halftime, 18-10 here to the Cowboys. They have been the better team. It's been a pretty enjoyable game so far. Been a pretty enjoyable game so far. Yeah, look, I think the Sharks still have a chance, but I think the Cowboys at home should be able to get home from here. But either way, I think the Sharks have got a bit of excuses. And maybe their North Queensland run of undefeated since like 2016 against the Cowboys and haven't lost at North Queensland for 6 years. I think that might be over tonight. How's the body going? Yeah, it's tough. First video on BKRtravel this Monday. That's my first week and a half. You guys will always be a week behind where I'm at. But yeah, first video of 75 hard and my carnivore mixed with keto, which is kind of basically carnivore is like pretty much all meat, like all steak and chicken and all this kind of jazz, and there's like no sales or anything like that, but also the keto aspect of really limited amount of carbs and whatnot. Really limited amount. Like obviously, like cheese for example, you can utilize and you still lose the weight, right? But carnivore doesn't necessarily agree with my body. It just doesn't. Carnivore is too meaty. It's just too meaty. So I'm telling you right now, I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you guys can notice it because you're with me pretty much every day, but I have lost a lot of weight comparably. But it's all documented on BKRtravel from Monday onwards. I'm about to complete this next week. That will go up next Monday. Yamo, yeah, it sounds Yamo Arissa, man. It does, but like you're talking no pasta, you're talking nothing, no bread. The biggest thing for me that I've obviously been missing is my pizza, but that's obvious, you know. I was talking the last trend. I've been craving waffles with chocolate sauce and ice cream. Kind of that, son. But you can, and the good thing with keto as well is that you can have like a glass of Pepsi Max a day kind of deal, right? You could technically have a whole bottle, but it helps when you go to the movies and whatnot where it's 0 carbs and 0 sugars, so you're fine. But you just don't want to be drinking a whole 2 couple of litres from it anyway, to be fair. But guys, I'm going to run off to the bathroom. It is half time here of the game. Hold on. Matthew Barnes says you can still eat unhealthy and lose weight, calories in, calories out. Yes, but not the way most people eat. You're right. Like technically, on a technical basis, you are right. You can eat McDonald's for breakfast, McDonald's for lunch, and McDonald's for dinner. Or pizza for breakfast and pizza for lunch and pizza for dinner. But you would have to be working out an insanity of an amount. An insane amount. You're right. But with that being said, I was very large. Very large. And because I'm tall, 6'2", 6'3", you don't necessarily see as much of the weight that it actually is. Most people around me didn't see me as too big. They saw me as big, but not like massive when I was. Right? So, but because of my height, it hides a lot of that. So, you're right in regards to calories in, calories out. But if you want to lose weight quickly, you don't want it just to be kind of slowly down, then what I'm doing is very worth it. Pepsi Max is goddamn awful. Sorry. No, I like Pepsi Max. I prefer Coke Zero. I prefer Pepsi Max to Coke Zero. Waffles and ice cream soft does sound great. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Anyway, I'm going to run off to the bathroom. I'm going to run off to the bathroom here, guys. Give me 1 second. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget, we've also got the Roosters versus the Manly Shingles later on tonight. The Roosters versus the Manly Oh, it's not working. Oh, no, it's still working. Good. I thought my microphone cut out. Alright, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'll be back in a second. We're back. We're back. I'm just a soft drink addict, Andrew says. Yeah, I was too, bro. But again, you can still drink like Pepsi Max / Coke Zero in limitation. Vodka. I drink 3 litres a day. So wait, 3 litres of soft drink a day? Wow. 3 litres of Diet Coke a day. That's insanity. That is absolutely insanity. 3 litres? This is 1.5 litres. So 2 of these a day. Like, I have to drink 4.5 litres of water a day for this 75 hard. Wow, that's a lot of Diet Coke, Flurry. Andrew Baggett says, Chooks have a lot to prove since they only won against Dogs being a top 8 team this year. Yeah, they haven't beaten a great deal of top 8 teams so far this year. I'm Latvian. Okay. Nothing but it says, definitely, eating healthy will definitely make it easier in terms of how it fuels your body, because fast food and unhealthy stuff most of the time will make you hungrier and will drain your energy. Draining of the energy, yes. Hungry, it never really makes me hungrier. But draining of the energy, absolutely. Yeah. Like, for example, right now, right? We haven't done a 3-game slate of an NRL day, like a Saturday, whatnot, for a while. We haven't done it for ages, because usually I'm at games or whatnot. But all of the Origin season has kind of mixed up the 3-game slate. But I would normally be extremely tired by the end of these 3 games. I'd be extremely tired by now, and I'd just pump through the next game and a half. But because of the fact that now my energy is coming from fat rather than the carbs, which is what ketosis obviously is, now I'm able to just pump through it, and I'm not tired at all. Like, I could keep going for ages. Gaz Edom says, how about those doggies? Yeah, good. Obviously controversial in parts for against the Broncos, but with that being said, Dogs are the better team. Simple as that. Hey, we're simple as that. Broncos were awful on their wing defense, bro. Awful. Jay says, I drink 10 litres a day when I was working. So anyway, Matthew, to agree with you, absolutely, 100%. My energy is through the roof. But the thing is, as well, as that I was vaping as well, right? So I cancelled that out too. So I don't vape, I don't smoke anything. I've never really been a cigarette smoker or anything like that. Not like weed or anything. But I did get into vape for a bit, so good that I quit that. And then now I'm also eating healthy and just drinking water predominantly and whatnot. But yeah, the vape gets you. That's as well, vape gets you. Like, as soon as the stream would finish, I'd go, just be pumping it all night. Shit. And like, yeah, it's just awful. So, like, if you guys want to know the in-depth about all this, like, this will all be on BKRtravel from Monday onwards. It'll be all on BKRtravel from Monday onwards. It's finally coming out. We will be, by the time that first week and a half comes out, I'll be 19 days deep. 10 litres a day when I was working. Water. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of water still, Jay. What, were you in the mines or something? 10 litres a day, you would have had to be like mine working. Is that why you're over in Perth, Jay? Or are you from... No, you couldn't be from Perth, because otherwise you'd be an AFL fan, and also you wouldn't have been originally a Cowboys fan before you became a Titans fan. Was it mines that you went over there for? I lived in Mount Isa. Yeah, Mount Isa, that's hot. That place is hot. 50% possession so far to each team, by the way, at half time. 50% possession. Both similar completion rates, similar line breaks, similar missed tackles, and similar errors. Close game. Yeah, Mount Isa's hot. Other parts of the shredded heaps of my fat. I'm now in the best shape of my life. You can do it as well. This time next year, you will have an 8-pack. Yeah, for sure. If I kept, but I don't necessarily need like an 8-pack, bro. I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm just doing it to get healthy. I still want to have a little bit of size on me. I don't want to be skinny. Don't mind having some muscle, but like I don't want to be skinny. I just want to be able to. So you can control your weight a lot better when you're at a good level, right? So if you're big and fat, then it's very difficult to get yourself back underneath. But when you do get your back underneath and you do get back into a healthy lifestyle, you can eat your pizza, but you can also eat your good stuff too, and be a lot more on a normal trajectory, as long as you don't just let yourself go, right? So that's where I want to get to. I don't really have any care factor for having an 8-pack or anything like that. I don't need to impress anyone in that regards. But if you want to do that for yourself, then great. Support you all the way. Truck tyres. Used to fit them all by hand. 17 years. Truck tyres. Is that like a well-paying truck tyres? Does that like pay well? That whole side of the industry and stuff, I have no idea about. All I know is that a lot of people go over to Perth Way and Kalgoorlie Way and that area, Western Australia, because there's some good money out that way for all those kind of things. But I understand you're craving, especially cutting weight. You go insane seeing all the goods around you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I don't have any cravings for like KFC because I'm eating so much chicken as it is. I don't go to obviously KFC, but I ate so much chicken as it is with this carnivore, whatever. Subway I crave because it's bread. Pizza I crave because ultimately it's also bread. And also I just love pizza. I don't really care for McDonald's too much. I would like some hot chips though. That'd be good, but I can't have that for another 60 odd days. It does, especially the mines. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Now I get you. Like so on the mines, those big trucks and stuff on the wheels. Fair enough. I'm currently sitting passenger to my dad driving a truck. Thank you, Andrew, for that really insightful information. Really insightful information. Shout out to Andrew's dad, who's currently driving a truck. Maybe if you need a tyre repair, then definitely head along to Perth, where Jay Hayes is. Directly west of Townsville towards the Gulf. Oh, Mount Isa. No, yeah, that's not top of Queensland. Yeah, that's close enough to... It's closer to Alice Springs than it would be to Brisbane, isn't it? I could be completely wrong there. I'm pretty certain Mount Isa is closer to Darwin nearly than it is to Brisbane or Gold Coast, and that's in the same state. I could be completely wrong though. Mine's really starting to boom back then. Oh, the 1780s. Yeah, fair enough, Jay. By the way, guys, it is half time. If you're just wondering why we're just talking right now, it is half time. Half time, 18-10 to the Cowboys. Boilermakers in the mines. That would have been. I'm gonna Google right now. Average Boilermaker salary. Average mine boiler maker salary. So between 90 and 110 pre-sold stuff in Northern Queensland ranges. That'd be so hot though, surely. So 3,075 per week. 13,000 per month. Oh, 13,000 per month. Okay, so that's. What is that? Times 12. Yeah, that's good. That's a really good chunk. Because I think the average Australian salary is like 40k, isn't it? Or 45? Well, as in, like, that's pretty low, but it's also the average. You will also notice how much your mental health improves being in better shape, so definitely worth it. Yeah, no, I've already noticed that, mate. Don't worry about that. Hillbilly says, Chooks are 1 from 8 versus top 8 and 0-4 against top 4. Manly are 5 and 8 versus top 8 and 3 and 4 versus top 4. For some reason, I'm still not confident. Roosters, what do I always say? Comment in the chat. What do I think of the Roosters? What do I think of the Sydney Roosters? Mount Isa are 140 odd kilometres from border from memory. I'm going to see what's closer. Alright, they're about to start the second half. Mount Isa to Darwin. Road. By road. Mount Isa to Darwin. Road trip. Time. Road trip time. About 14 hours and 53 minutes. Now, Mount Isa to Gold Coast. 14 hours 53 is 42 hours and 4 minutes. Gee whiz. Mount Isa to the Gold Coast is 42 hours and 4 minutes. But to Darwin is 13, 14 hours. You're crazy. That's insane. Well, there you go. That tells you how big our country is. When I think of the Roosters, I think hot dogs. Bunch of says bottom eight bullies. Tasman says shit. I was thinking more under-delivering on over expectations. But we'll get there one day, folks. Maybe I'll have to bring out like a hat with a rooster and under-delivering on over expectations on it. Alright, so the second half of Sunday, guys, hit that like button and subscribe. The Cowboys' second tackle, they'll be taking down 13 metres out from their own line. Sharks do have their player back from the bin. Yeah, Sharks actually have usually been a pretty good second half team. Nearly came over the top of the Titans in coughs, but obviously they did not. No, they did not. Fourth tackle now at the 35. Drinkwater, he'll be taking that at the 42. I don't know, I've still got Cowboys just, but this is the peak of a 50-50 game before the game started. Bill says no Cowboys, let's go Cowboys. Why did you say no Cowboys and then let's go Cowboys? Who do you go for? I go for the Titans, bro, but I stream pretty much every game, so I'm just looking for a good game here. Would like the Sharks to win for my mum, but also don't mind who wins because I'm just enjoying footy. Alright, so Atkinson gives it off to Ramian, and Ramian will be taking out the 45 third tackle. Cowboys will beat the Sharks and unhappy because I go for the Cowboys. That doesn't make any sense, Bill. You've just said the Cowboys will beat the Sharks and that you go for the Cowboys, but you'll be unhappy that the Sharks get beat by the Cowboys because you're a Cowboys fan. Do you know what you're saying, Bill? Matthew Barnes, this Dolphins slowly dropping off, I feel like. Yeah, especially after tomorrow, don't you worry. So the Sharks now put that ball up. Cowboys knock on. Shaggies! Shaggies! Oh, they're going to be 3 metres out for the line. No, it's a knock on. Huh? What knock on from the Cowboys? Challenge that. That came off Carfell. Why are the Sharks not even looking at that? That's definitely a knock on. Oh, it might have been a knock on originally from Montalvo into Felt, but then Felt knocked it on as well. Yeah, Jay, I'm always confused by it because I'm like, why is he never excited about the rugby league that we've got on today? But it's always about the rugby league that we've got on tomorrow. Or maybe he's just talking about the Titans. I don't know. So 4 tackle now for the Cowboys at 35. Please put 40 on the Dolphins tomorrow, big. I would be scared if we were up by 40. 5th tackle here at the 45. Bill says, how old are you? I'm 14. So 5th tackle, and Drinkwater will put that ball straight down to Ison. And Ison's been solid enough today. Has made a mistake, but has been solid enough today. Thought it was Friday Rugby NRL today. No, not Friday Rugby League. Not Friday Rugby NRL today. You don't want Friday to happen, Andrew. 1, you had 3 people in attendance, and also 2, you got flogged. I don't think you want Friday to happen again. Montalvo. He gets the ball to the 40 with 3rd tackle. Are you good at footy? Mate, when people look at me at footy, they don't think just Gordon Tallis. You know, they think of me as like a Gordon Tallis, as like a Tina Fasul Malawi, and like a Wally Lewis. You know, like a mixture of the 3. You know? That's what people say about me. So, obviously I'm still young, so I've got plenty of time to come through. And one day I will sign for the Titans. Oh! Well, that's a penalty to the Cowboys from Ramian. That's a penalty to the Cowboys, absolutely. It's not a offside referee, but it's a disruptor. Oh, jeez, they well mistimed that. But no, I'll sign for the Titans when I turn 18 in 2028. After the Titans have won 4 premierships in a row. So, yeah, good times. Good time of your life there. Should I put my life savings on the Titans tomorrow? Matthew, I am one of the biggest Titans fans you will ever meet, and I will tell you that I would never be that confident against anybody. 3 people in attendance was me, my friend Tyler. Oh, you actually went, did you? Oh, you were with Tyler. Fair enough. 3rd tackle. Put all $10 on it, Matthew. Fair enough. Townsville off the Drinkwater. Matthew, do you have $10 in your account? I think Titans are 16. You think? Oh, Sharks, stupid giveaway penalty. Stupid. You think Titans are 16? Do you? Are you talking about like 16 years old, or are you talking about position on the table? Because if you're talking about position on the table, the ladder says otherwise, buddy. The ladder says otherwise. Mitchell says yesterday did not happen. I believe it did, Mitchell. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately for the West Tigers, I believe it did. But you gave it a good crack for the most part. I think the like 10-minute stanza between the 40 and 50th minute. I thought that awful, but like you gave a good crack for the 10 minutes. Just unfortunate for the Tigers, it's an 80-minute game, yeah. So 2nd tackle here at the 10. And now Sammy McIntyre will be 3rd tackle. 6 metres out, third tackle. Bill says we are. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Bill. I also don't know if you know. That's going to be a dropout, I reckon. I think it's going to be a dropout. I'm pretty certain that Trindle gets there first. Yeah, they're going to check this. Damo says, where's that most passionate fan base in NRL gone, Para? Daz, you've been with me for the entire time we've been arguing this, and Eels fans used to slam me, saying that I was full of it when I said the Eels fan base is full of bandwagoners, and they're 95% bandwagoners, and they weren't there to drop out, and that they weren't there throughout the shit. And now, I've been proven right, but guess what? They're not here to know that because they're not supporting the game. Or, they're a Panthers fan now. Alright? We've been here for so long, and people have said to me, oh, the Eels are one of the biggest fan base in the game. They're so passionate. They're so loyal. Loyal my ass. Loyalty in Parramatta is just incorrect as a collective. Not insulting you, Andrew, or TJC or whatnot. But loyalty at Parramatta is very, very, very shaky. How much do you like your team? Bill, I reckon you're going to last about 3 minutes. So it's going to be, not McLean. It's going to be Griffin Name gets the ball to the 30. We all know he's the most passionate fan base. Matthew, as a collective, yeah, but it's like, you also can't tell me that I'm not as passionate as your fan base, right? So it's like, as a collective, probably. But like, I'll never say that any team is really more passionate than another. Because you can't tell me that Dogs fans are more passionate than me with my team, but just there's more of you. Do you know what I'm saying? So 4 tackle now, 13 metres out here from the line. Also, I can tell you Broncos fans are incredibly passionate too. Don't like them, but it's the truth. Oh, Drinkwater, taking that to 10. Good defense here from the Sharks so far. 5th tackle, Robson, short ball, McIntyre. I don't think he realises it's 5th. Oh, and then they knock it on, yeah. No, well, no referee. Yeah, it's a knock on, mate. It's a knock on. Thank you for taking it back. It's hard to explain. I know you get what I'm saying now, Matt, but like a lot of people don't understand that. Is it like, as a whole collective, there's no way they're challenging this to Cowboys. It's a knock on. We have a passionate fan base. Just yesterday, people all got sick and had to stay home. You know, I had a comment from someone. This has been called a knock on every day of the week. It's always called a knock on. Oh, they've called that knock on for 100 million years. But okay. So this is going to be, the Cowboys are going to get another opportunity. The Cowboys will get another opportunity. I would say Newcastle fans, my opinion. Since 2003, I'll agree and disagree. I'll agree in the fact that Newcastle fans are very passionate, but also, I think there is a decent amount of people against their games, but they're not always loud in their support. They're not as loud in their support, but I think that when Newy's going well, they are one of the loudest and passionate. But I think when Newy's not going well, it's like, I know Nilso's still cracking on. I know the Knights and whatnot as content creators, but have you heard much from Knights fans right now? Are you hearing much from Knights fans on socials? Do you realise that the reason why the Knights were not given Magic Round 2 years ago, when the Dolphins first came in, Sharks in the Bull of 5, do you know, you probably do, that the Knights were not given Magic Round last year, in the year the Dolphins came in, as the first team, because that's a penalty to Sharks, because they were the team with the least social interaction at Magic Round in 2021 or 2022. So repeat that. Dolphins came in 2023, which means that one team had to have a bye at Magic Round. It wasn't like that beforehand. The Knights were given that bye based on the fact they had the least social interaction throughout Magic Round in 2022. So that's where I question Knights fans and say I don't know if, as a collective, they are as passionate as they say they are. You do get good attendances and whatnot regardless, but I'm just saying, you don't hear them. You can't hear them. Tell me I'm wrong. Haven't hear I'm wrong. 3rd tackle now. Trindle gives it off here to Kafusi, and he'll get this ball to the 25. It's a good set here. Blake Brayley, he gives it off to Wilton, and Wilton will be 10 metres out, 8 metres out, 5th tackle. I meant by 10. I know what you're saying, Pence 2003, but, you know, I think it is a valid point. Atkinson gives it off into Ramian. Ramian here. Ramian's for tackle, buddy. Oh, he throws it back inside. Sharks ball, and that's just going to be Cowboys ball at the 15. I don't think Atkinson recognised it. Yeah, but there's been a fair bit of Dogs fans showing up now that didn't last year. Absolutely does. But everyone's going to get that, bro. Like, look at the Titans, for example. 2010, we sold out stadium every week, nearly. 2011, kind of. And then, from then on, we've obviously dwindled. But I'm telling you right now that if we go on to start winning, we'll sell out that ground more often than not. And people will be like, oh, all Titans fans are bandwagoners. I can't wait to be called a bandwagoner. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Well, I've been saying this for years, and I say this to you guys all the time. Can't wait. Because it means that we're good. That's why you Dogs fans should take solace when people call you bandwagoners. Val Holmes, ugly forward. Drinkwater's got in the way. Apparently not. Forward tackle now at the 35. 30 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Robinson and Din. Din gives it across to Jeremiah Nene. Nene hit the 25. Flicks it off to Valea. Kyle Felt. Felt will be fit tackle 5 minutes out. It's not 6 again, ref. Good call. Townsend kicks it through. Too hard. Oh, good kick, actually. Good kick. Sports Science says, who would even want a bandwagon a team who haven't won a comp since 1986 and have won 14 wooden spoons? It's a great question. But when they were going well, like, you want to be a part of history, right? So you want to be a part of... I was sitting with the Eels fans at the grand final. I got behind the Eels fans in that grand final. Got behind the Panthers last year, obviously. But you want to be a part of that, for sure. You want to be a part of that. Just like I will be a part of it with the Titans. But they just won't... The fans who jump on now, when they're successful, or when you're successful, won't understand the actual feeling and the actual meaning behind it. So first take a look at the Cowboys at 35. They won't get it. But I'll be happy for them, because they're my community. Second tackle now at 29. Because there'll be a baby boom on the Gold Coast 9 months after, I can tell you that for free. So 20 metres out, third tackle. Give the people of Gold Coast an excuse to party, and they will. Tom Dearden kicks it through. It's third tackle, but okay. Sione Katoa, first time I've really seen him all game. He'll get the ball at 3. Mitchell with the $15 donation says, you're a bandwagon Titans boy. I only support the Titans because they are first. It makes sense, Mitchell. It hurts, but I'll have to acknowledge it. I'll put my hand up and say, yeah, look, I am a bandwagoner for the team coming my premiers. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's just got to do what it's just got to do, you know? It just is what it is, mate. So thank you very much for your donation, though, Mitchell. Thank you very much for your $15 donation. That will go towards buying a $2 membership. So that... oh, no! Oh, he's caught it, luckily enough, Drinkwater. But, geez, that was nearly a knock-on there off that kick. And he might turn this into a try. He might turn this into a try, Drinkwater. He might turn this into a try. No. Oh, then he loses the ball there. Oh, no. Mortala, you're down by 8 points, bro. Settle down to the shit talk, brother. But, yeah, what a passage of play by Drinkwater. Nearly knocks it on, catches it, breaks away to the 30 on the opposite side of the field, and then knocks it on. Well, to be fair, your fan base is much smaller, but still extremely passionate. Absolutely. That's why I'm showing you guys every week on the vlogs different people. It's not just about me. That's why I try to tell Hainsey and I try to tell other content creators. It's not about you. That's why I tell this Roosters drummer guy that's crying and whomping and sad because they can't bring his drum in. It's not about you. It's about your fan base. It's about you being there for your fan base. But at the end of the day, Titans, it's not about me. Although people look at me as that guy, at the end of the day, it's about the community. So first tackle, and they'll get this ball here to the 35. If I can't get my drum in somewhere, what do you do? You know, as long as I'm there, being allowed. So Talakai will get this ball to the halfway point. Third tackle. Hillbilly says, the real test of a fan base is attendance at the last home game in a wooden spoon year. Fortunately, we have 77 years of never been tested. Shut up, Hillbilly. Shut up, man. So what do you know about it? Why are you talking like this? You just, not you, Hillbilly, I'm not referring to Jay, just get rid of that guy. Like the guy has just said Tigers are the baddest and Eels are bad too. Like, thank you, Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so the Sharks are going to kick that ball up and it's going to be Kyle Felt taking down here at the 3. Hillbilly, what are you talking about, wooden spoons? How about you just leave the Spooner boys to be talking about the Spooner battle, alright? Why don't you just listen here, alright? But with that being said, you've got 6 years to keep your record alive, because I think you've won a premiership every decade, have you not? I think so. Pet's been since 2003. Your name is very questionable, Sir Dasmate says. I will admit it is a questionable. It is a very questionable name, Panther since 2003. Why are you a Panther since 2003? Panther since 2003. Fit tackle here for the Cowboys at the 30. You can understand why we question that name. Dearden kicks it and it will go down the middle. I think it's just been contacted as he's kicked it, so gives Ison a good opportunity to put himself on the front foot here, and he could get away. Take it at 45. David says, I have a ticket, brought email confirmed from Knights Dogs 2023 if anyone calls me a bandwagon. Yeah, but were you at a game after that, though? That game doesn't mean you're not a bandwagon. The game's after that. First tackle. Doesn't mean you are a bandwagon. You've been a Titans fan for years. Oh my gosh. Jay didn't time him out. Neither did Daz. I'm going to time out old mate myself. Muppets. Alright, so Britton Nakora taken down 10 metres out of the line. But he's a Roosters fan. They think the world bows down to them. He means well, bro. He just needs to understand it's not about them. It's not about you being the guy. It's about you helping your fan base. Have a voice. Forward tackle now. 10 metres out. Out to Braden Trindle. Trindle here to Hazleton. And Hazleton will be taking down 10 metres out for the line. Gives it off here to Trindle. Oh! Try time for the Sharkies. I think he scored on the post. I think he has scored on the post. And there we go. 18-14 here with the kick to come. And it's going to be a 2-point game. Oh, Jay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dasmate timed out Bill Habus. Dasmate timed you out, Bill. I can see it says Bill Habus was timed out by Dasmate for 300 seconds. Gee whiz, Dasmate. Scary stuff. So, Braden Trindle there. The ball just bounced his way and then he just outpaced Reece Robson. And as long as he gets the ball down, I'm pretty certain he does. Yeah, Mac tried to stop the ball in its tracks. Yeah, screw you, Bill. See? Dasmate goes to war. And, yeah, definitely try time. Try confirmed. 18-14 we kick come. Matthew Barton says, no one can question my loyalty for my team. I remember being 10, waiting in my lounge room for 3 hours for the game to start. I don't know what that means in regards to the lounge room 3 hours for the game to start kind of deal. But the thing that I tell you is that you think that people can't question your loyalty. But you got to remember that people don't know you. So you can say that and you know. It's all about whether you know it in your heart. Because everybody is going to know it. Not everyone knows you. People won't know me. And they will eventually call me a Titans bandwagon when they see me streaming a live game. They'll be like, you just, where were you? There's no Titans fans. You don't exist. I'll get that in a couple of years' time. Get it next year. He should just get hidden for being called Bill. So 24 minutes to go. Oh, let's go Vegas 25. I will be there. And if you like vlogs outside of it as well, I'm going to go to Area 51. I spoke to my mum. I said, I'm going to go to Area 51. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll go. So if you want that kind of stuff, BKRtravel. I'm going to go to Area 51. I'm going to go see Chihuahua Boy at Area 51. Dan is the biggest alien there, but didn't win in our first 3 decades, but have at least won in every decade since the 70s. Oh, there you go. Wow, tries. Cowboys, Sharks, Cowboys, Sharks, Cowboys, Sharks. The only difference right now is, hey, guess what? That penalty. The penalty. Guys hitting us up the Sharkies. Well, they're doing all right. With no Nico Hines. They've got no Will Kennedy. And they look like they could have been in a bit of trouble here. But the Sharkies, you know, they've got a great record in North Queensland. They haven't lost here in 6 years. That's a knock on there from Hazleton. Knock on for Hazleton. They've got a good record here. Haven't lost here in 6 years. Haven't lost the Cowboys since 2016, I believe. I think it said. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense then. Must be 2018. Oh no, sorry. 6 games in a row at North Queensland. I think it goes back to 2016 though. I thought only the captain could talk to the ref. Correct. Do a nudie, run an area 51. If the West Tigers win the comp in 2024, Daz, mate, I will do a nudie, run an area 51 for you. Alright? Blaze is going to win the jackpot at Vegas. Could you imagine the scenes? Could you imagine the scenes? Mum isn't a big gambler, but so I don't think we're going to be gambling too much. First tackle out to 25. After Tommy Dearden off to Jordan McLean. And Jordan McLean will be 20 metres out now. Second tackle. Yo, 420 says, yo, helloing, bro. Yo, 420, blaze it. Second tackle now. Reece Robson to Drinkwater, short ball in the knee. It'll be 3 metres out. Third tackle. Knock on. Wow, good defence, Shaggies. Good defence, Shaggies. What is this RB thing, Flurry? I've always wondered it. I just haven't asked. What is RB? What is? Are you on a J? What does RB mean? Random baldy? Should Benji be sacked, as Hism says? No. Not yet. I don't believe in it as much as people say, but I don't think that there's any reason to say that this is his fault right now. Running back. Oh, Jay's a running back for the Cleveland Browns, is he? Wow. Must have taken over for Chubby Man. Nick Chubb. Second tackle for the Sharks at the 25. I never knew you did that, Jay. Wow, 10 offloads for the Sharks to 0 for the Cowboys in this game. Hazelton, 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. 20 minutes to go of the game. They go right to McInnes, and McInnes will be 45 metres out. Fourth tackle. And it's a PG channel. This is a PG channel, is it, you reckon? I would say it's an M channel. It's not MA, but it's definitely M, I would say. Wilton, it's fit tackle, buddy. Hey, Wilton, it's fit tackle, champ. Yeah, no, it's fit tackle, champ. Good run, Wilton. Don't think you realise, though, that it's fit tackle, buddy. Reply back. I don't. What does RB mean, though, Flurry? I need to know. I need to know what's going on here. Is he a running back for the Cleveland Browns, or is he not? Is he, or is it? I don't know. Or is it RB Patel? It's a Fiji shopping place. Got a multi down on Dogs, Sharks, and Eagles. It's not a bad multi, guys. How much is 10% of that multi? I get in trouble all the time. Yeah, for not telling us what RB means. Think Nimbit. Can you just say it? I don't need. I can't be thinking. Rubicon failed HIA, by the way. I don't know. I'm currently thinking about rugby league and waffles with chocolate sauce and ice cream. So can you let us know what RB means? Right hand side gives it off into Nene. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, it's gonna be a knockback by Militao's away. He's at the 20, the 30. Oh, take it down. Luckily by Townsend. Townsend just saves the game for the Cowboys because the Sharks. If Militalo, if Townsend wasn't there waiting, then Militalo was gone and the Sharks would have taken the lead. Oh, Reefer Boy. Oh, yes, Jay is Mr. Reefer Boy. Makes sense. So Sharks now at the 40. So for people to understand, the ball was not back from Militalo, which allowed him to pick it up and then try to break away. Do you reckon a conference system will work in the NRL where we get to 20 teams? Wouldn't be perfect, but better than the current lucky dip draw? Yes, I do. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the biggest rivalries come from your localities. Or locations. Is localities a word? And, oh, the ball bounces. But it will be Cowboys and the ball at 10. Wildcard Wigan was not the mass wrestling in the last round also. So I think conference system needs to happen for 20 teams. I don't think it makes sense until that point. But then you put like non-New South Wales teams / Canberra. So like put Canberra and Newcastle, obviously, well, Canberra with the New South Wales teams, and then everybody else would be in their own conference. Cowboys 4 tackle at 35. Panthers since 2003, so I'll tell you when I see him Panthers for the last round. Good luck. Everyone always says this, but I don't think they realise it's still quite difficult to like catch up. One, I'm very busy, but also two, Sometimes I can get swamped, so pick your time right. Please pick your time right. Seabus is the hardest, obviously, but surely, I don't know if I would have that many followers in Penrith. That's what they all say. I know, I've got Renee and whatnot. Do we have any actual Penrith fans here besides you? I don't think we have that many of a Penrith following. Jesse Ramey in. Ramey will get this ball out here to the 35. Very close game here though. Gaz Hearson with a $2 donation. Appreciate you, Gaz. Oh, Hazelton knocks the ball on into the Cowboys, and it will be the Cowboys get the ball at the 42. Hazelton wants to challenge this, but I reckon that he's lost this. I wouldn't challenge it. Could I be wrong here? They are going to challenge it, but I don't think that Hazelton is confident here. But thank you very much for the $2 donation, Gaz. I'll bring the zinger box to Penrith. No, Daz, mate, because I will not be able to eat it. He's got the ball. He's got his hand on the ball. Where? Really? But he had his hand on the ball like this the whole time. I hate the ones that sneak up from behind and whisper sweet nothings into your ear. I hate them ones. What? What are you talking about? I guess you could argue it, but I don't think it was conclusive. I did see that Penrith fan got kicked out for bringing the zinger box. But do come up and say hello, Pets 2003. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying choose your time wisely. But do definitely come up and say hello. A final brings the grand final, but I don't think I can jump a fence at a core. Very hard to get into a core with that ticket. Unless did you see that Colombia versus Argentina in the Copa America? The Colombians rushed it. They rushed that gate, bro. That was dangerous as. Third tackle for the Cowboys in the 20. Robson off the Dearden here to Harrison Edwards, who's 11 metres out on the line. That's an ex-doggy there, Daz. Fourth tackle now. Robson to Dearden. Dearden himself. 4 metres out on the line, fifth tackle. This game has been refereed really, really quality. No surprises, Adam G. Kyle Felt has got a try in the corner. Should be 22-16 with the kid to come. Kyle Felt scores in the corner. And it will be 22-16 with a kick to come. I think this game's been referee quality, unlike the last game. And it's no surprises this Adam G. Also, Daz, still can't eat at the grand final because that is my final day. I guess I could use that day. I might use the grand final itself as the break, so I could have like hot chips in the vlog or something like that. That would have been 86 days straight of 75 hard and Ketovor. That would be quite impressive. So, get that zinger box in. Good try there from Kyle Felt. Was going to come to that g'day after the game on Sunday, but didn't want to be seen as rubbing it in. How do you go with being recognised after a loss? It's tough, bro. It is tough. Like, I do it. Like, obviously, I had a couple of Manly fans coming up and saying hello, taking photos and whatnot. Like, as long as people come with the right attitude, right? Like, some people can come up with a real egotistical attitude. Obviously, I'm not in the best mood. So, like, I'm not going to ever bite back at somebody or whatnot, as long as they're not being a dick. But, no, I'm fine. I understand how to get through it. C-Bus, bro, I get people coming down all the time after a game, and I'm tired as hell from doing the drums and, you know, vlogging and emotionally invested and everything. And then I get people coming down, and it just depends on the whole attitude of the person, right? You could have definitely come down and said hello, bro. It would have been fine. So now I know that you definitely know that we, the Titans fans, we chanted louder than Manly for that first 20 minutes, that's for sure. Now I know you. Where were you sitting? Were you sitting near us, or were you sitting on the opposite side of the stadium? Val Holmes will get the kick. Good kick, makes it an 8-point game. 24-16 with 15 minutes to go in the game. Val's kicking was improved. He's taking on his old team, so yeah, he wants to. He wants to really improve today. At least we are seeing these Try July celebrations tonight. Yeah, don't forget, guys, in 25 minutes' time, we'll be going live for the Roosters versus Manly, which will be the final game of the day. Feel like you were good. I think of that Dragons game when you were very defeated after that game. Yeah, I was very defeated after that Dragons game. But yeah, a lot of people came out after that one. What's the worst one for it? Oh, it was quite annoying last year at CommBank when we got robbed in that game against the Eels, and I had a lot of Eels fans. But again, like, I'm all good. It just comes down to the attitude of the person. As long as they're not trying to rub it in. Always happy to say hello, take photo, do whatever. Third tackle now for the Cowboys. I'm never going to be rude to somebody who's not being rude to me. Fourth tackle now at the 35. On the hill, just north of halfway. I could hear you very loud and clear. Yeah, the boys. Say it louder, baby. Val Holmes gives it off here to Murray Talangi. Oh, he couldn't get the offload to drink water, but he'll be taken out at the 30. Fifth tackle. By the way, Hillbilly, where is that person gone? The Manly. Townsend kicks it through, and Wilton. Oh, no. Oh. It's Sharks bought the one. No, Molotov didn't knock that ball on. First tackle here with the Sharks at the one. That was really lucky to have the Sharks, though. Hillbilly, where is that person gone? They weren't there this time. They weren't there for the Titans-Manly game last year. I haven't heard them for a little bit. The one who goes, Manly, that you can hear on the commentary, what's it called? Flurry says, blaze a weapon with a mouth. Yeah, let's be careful what we say with that. I don't know whether to accept that or not. Weapon with a mouth. I'm going to say this is definitely an M channel, not a PG channel. Says you'll be Cowboys here in the 38. Don't think I'm going to accept that one, Flurry. I will accept really good at what he does, though. Manly, bloke got the same sickness Parafans got. Oh, that makes no sense because they're in the battle for the 8. Not going there. Don't worry, that's Kurt Catewell's job. Third tackle now at the 45. They've got left-hand side Robson. And now Harrison Edwards at the 35. Out to McLean. And McLean will be fifth tackle here at the 25. Do you agree with me as well, Hillbilly? So firstly, reply to that first one. But also secondly, do you agree with me that that's actually an escort there, but they didn't call it. Sharks ball here at the 5. Do you agree that the atmosphere at that game was not great until like when they started blowing it out? As in, like, Manly didn't really. There was no. Oh, it's a knock on. It's a knock on there from Carlero. Yep, knock on from Carlero. So Cowboys get the ball here at 20. I feel like the game's kind of done for me. I don't feel like the atmosphere was what won Manly the game on the weekend. I think Manly just coming over the top of the Titans was what won them. Blaze is really loud. Yeah, I'm pretty loud. I don't know how I'm going to go tomorrow, though, with this this last little cough. Should be good to go by next week, but... Should be good to go by next week, though. Alright, so Cowboys hit the 20. I think he lost his voice. Severe case of the Darren Lockyers. Well, maybe. Maybe that's what I'll have eventually, eh? Maybe. Does he still go? Maybe he's just getting older. I don't know. I always say to people I know, maybe I'll have to have one of those like voice box things when I'm older. He's got to drink water. 3 minutes out, third tackle. 10 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Nene, add it back to Townsend. That's what I originally thought, Dads, but I got told last week that it isn't. Jesse Raymond with a good run. Gets the offload away to Teague Wilton. Townsend's had a good game defensively, actually. So Toby Rudolph will get the ball to the 25. So apparently the Cowboys were offside there. That's why Townsend wasn't happy with that. Yeah, it's normal. We go quiet one on the back foot. Always lots of booing at the ref. Oh, dreadful, bro. Dreadful. Dreadful booing. Right hand side, I kept yelling. I had an argument with a guy. I literally said, bro, you just don't stop whinging. He's like, come here, come here. I said, yeah, you can, mate. Stop whinging. And then guess what? He stopped whinging, so he could hear me. Fourth tackle at the 45. Atkinson off to Trindle. Trindle kicks it through here for himself. Where's the ball going to bounce? Oh, God. That's knock on. That's knock on there for the Sharkies. That was actually a really good kick there for the Sharks, though. No, I think the referee's right here. It is a knock on Sharks. So Cowboys ball. Not bad, though, from Trindle. However. Well, I don't think it was forward out of their hands, but I think that it does. Oh, he does. Like, you could have actually, if they had that challenge, he does throw it backwards. Like, I think it's just unfortunate they didn't have the challenge. It was actually Seabold, and you can't hear him from the box. I swear that Manly person's been going for ages. That dude was going to try and beat you. No, it was just some dude that was like trying to be the life of the party in the corner. So you don't come to away games with us. So away games, because people get embarrassed when like the opposition fans are loud and doing what they want in your stadium. It's like, I'll do what I want in your stadium because I'll support my team like I want to. And some fans can get like offended by that. So people try to be like the life of the party and go at you in like a subtle way. And this guy was just trying to be the really loud guy in the corner, just whinging and talking about how like Titans the worst team in Queensland. And I'm willing to go back at you. Like, I'm absolutely willing to go back at you. And then all they've got is like, can't hear from down there, or can't hear, look at the scoreboard. And it's like, okay, mate, but like, we're not 16, so I can still roast you without talking just about the right there and now. I know what I'm doing. So the point of the matter is that, yeah, people just, they get really into their feelings because you're being loud for your team. Bulldogs fans get like that at Accor Stadium and Belmore. I've heard reports. I haven't been told to sit down and shut up at Belmore, but then again, we were down 32-0, so couldn't do much. I would have chanted louder otherwise. That should be a penalty here for a crusher. Third tackle with 7 minutes to go here of the game. I think this is a crusher. I've heard reports from Dragons fans that they got heavily abused last year when they went to Belmore. Oh, yeah, that is a crusher. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. His neck gets bent down. Bunker, you have to intervene here. Bunker, yeah, okay, Bunker doesn't intervene. What's the point of Bunker? The dude had main actor syndrome. Yeah, I think they think that of me, but it's not the point of what I'm doing. Atkinson gives it off here to Trindle. Trindle off to Nikora, and Nikora will get this 45 metres out. Do Titans in the PA chant? I refuse to participate and actually makes me quieter. They do, and it pisses me off, and I talk to our club about it. But with that being said, like, I get why they do it, but I don't cheer with them. So, like, if the PA does a chant, I'm usually chanting. You know what annoys me is that the PA will try and get a chant started when I'm drumming and doing a chant. That's what annoys the living shit out of me. Third tackle of the Cowboys at the 25. Kyle Felt out to the 35. That was 25, now 35. Fourth tackle. They don't really say Titans. No. They don't actually say Titans. No. So actually, no, I'll say that's wrong. They do not try and get a chant started. All they say is, come on, Titans fans. Let's hear ya kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? But there's no like Titans, which is what the Eels do. Definitely what Manly does. Broncos do it. Cowboys do it. Knights sometimes with the Newcastle, not too often though. Haven't been to South Sydney for ages. Haven't been to Roosters game for ages. Away. Warriors fans don't do it. The Warriors don't do it, which is good. Oh, that's gone backwards. That's not gone. Well, I thought that knocked on to did afterwards. Yeah, the second one was a knock on for sure. Sione Katoa was getting upset, but the second one, Katoa's knocked this ball on. Trindle didn't, but Katoa did. Raiders do. Raiders definitely do. You know what's funny, right? Is that in Canberra, the Raiders guy on the PA was doing it to go against me. So the guy with the PA system is trying to shut the guy up in the corner. That's what happened in Canberra. That was incredible. That was incredible. Sione Katoa is not happy there, but I'm pretty certain he did knock it on. It did. Well, the Sharks need to find a way to score on the next set, and they've got to do it again after that. But they don't have they don't have a field goal kicking from 2-point range. I haven't been to Penrith yet. I'll tell you in round 27. Bulldogs occasionally. Bulldogs aren't that bad for it. Drinkwater taking out a 25 third tackle. Daz, at Belmore and Accord, do you get the PA system doing too many chants for the Dogs? I don't think there's too much, but there is sometimes. Because there's no... The kennel's not really a thing. Like, it is and it isn't. Dearden, right inside. Nene, Kyle fell. Game over. 28-16 with a kick to come. That should be the game. They've annihilated them down that right-hand side. They're not the Cowboys. They've just been too good. The Sharks' defense has not been able to hold them down that left wing. So I am glad I switched my Tipperuna. None at Belmore, and not really at McCall. Maybe sometimes, yeah. Maybe it was last year. I can't remember. Oh, Dolphins definitely do as well. So it will be 28-16 here. There's a little bit of a biffo, nothing really. 10 minutes to go until we kick off that next stream, guys, for the Roosters and Manly game. Big old game, that one. Well, it's looking like Cronulla probably go to fourth this weekend now, because the Roosters will more than... Well, if the Roosters beat Manly, then they definitely go above them. Mulatalo did not need to come in for that, by the way. Kyle Iro is on his man. Kyle Iro was on his man. Mulatalo did not need to come in my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm not like when we get musos and they put them late and team run on while playing. I'm alright with it. Send out Felt. His son or uncle could do what you do. So, oh wait, Felt's upset about that. Oh, is it Mulatalo? Oh no, it's the Ison. Shut up, Felt, man. Jeez, you having to go to guy on debut. Settle down. You're a winger, mate. You're pretty confident about beating the Dolphins this week? I am, but I'm also always nervous when we take on the Dolphins because we haven't beaten them yet. And this will be the first time we take on the Dolphins since last year. Which... There is a thing called PTSD in Rugby League. 3.5 minutes to go here in the game. Oh wait, I've got to see if the Sunnies... Did the Sunnies win, Daz? Because they've got to take the piss out of Mole otherwise. Val will get the kick, so it will be 30-16. That's definitely game over now. AFL. Where's the Suns, Lions? Oh, they lost, Daz. I can't take the piss out of Molly. Damn it. Broncos 1995. This is what a flop. Broncos 1995, I have a question for you. Can you please reply to me with what's your question? I've got a question for you, Broncos 1995. Sports Zone says 28-17 to the Boomers versus Spain in the Olympics. Oh, that's on now. Oh, beautiful. Go to Boomers. You have to update me throughout that. Well, update me quarter by quarter in the next game. Oh, jeez. That's actually unreal there for the Cowboys. No way Felt standing over people. Someone slap him. I know, Felt. Crazy. So the Cowboys are going to be in 6th position with this win. Cowboys will stay in 3rd. So the Sharks will stay in 3rd, but if the Roosters win, they would go above them. Cows did their job, big if, but if Manly can win tonight, I reckon we made top 4. Oh, I don't know. Manly's still very inconsistent for mine. I think that you're definitely around that hunt, though. You're definitely in the hunt. Now, I know what you're doing, Broncos 1995. I was just asking you a question. Can you say to me that you want to know my question? I'm waiting for USA women's team to lose. Oh, in the football? Yeah, they're very... I'm not a fan of the USA women's football team. Oh, Iceland taking out at 30. Giddy is actually hitting his shots. Never thought I'd see the day. Mate, he's at the Bulls now, baby. He's at the Bulls now. You know? Chicago Bull, baby. You know what you're doing insult the Chicago Bulls, the greatest team that ever existed. Ever existed, mate. Sharks run home. Rabbitohs, Titans, Knights, Dragons, Wars, and Manly. They should beat the Rabbits, surely. They get flogged by 90 against the Titans, but they should beat the Rabbits, surely. Oh, the WNBA. Why do you hate the WNBA so much? It's Katoa kicks that ball back inside. Where's the bounce? Don't worry, there's no bounce. Oh, it's going to be a try, Sharkies. It's going to be a try, Sharkies. Atkinson will get it. It's a mistake there, unfortunately, from Dearden, who drops it. I guess if he said no to the kick and then just went for a try and then a try and then scored a try in the next like 50, 60 seconds, and then you have another chance. Like, there is still technically a chance. It's not going to happen, but you have to say no to the kick here. I said no to the kick, but they're not going to. They're just going to go with the conversion. Dearden grabs it, just slips over, and bang. Gonna be great if the USA don't win gold basketball. What's the excuse now? Aren't you meant to be a big LeBron fan, Daz? Aren't you meant to be a LeBron fan? And Trindle makes the kick. So it will be 30-22. A minute 12 to go. I keep forgetting that it's not like the old days where the clock just keeps running. Where's the big boppers like someone like Nelson would have been there getting a bin with Felt doing that? Exactly right. Exactly right. Football players can be very sensitive though, I will say that. Very sensitive. So don't call that out. Don't call that out. Just like when I called out the shit Keanu copped from Josh Curran earlier in the year. Gave me so many unnecessary problems from people who just... Anyway. So the Sharks now get this ball here to the 15, even though it's the truth what I said. I didn't pick on any player. I didn't pick out any player, but... Right-hand side. Britton Nakora taking down here at the 20. I'm Alonzo sexual. So the Sharks need to score now and then say no to the kick. And then they would have to... They don't even have to convert. The next one, they just have to... Trindle. Oh, arguably forward pass there. 40 metres out, forward tackle. You have to score now. You've got about 25 seconds to score. Trindle. Ison. Rudolph. And off to Ison. Back to Atkinson. And Atkinson flicks it back. The game's done. Hammond and Ueli, they're just throwing this ball around and just wasting time at this point. They kick it through here for Molitalo. The ball will not... Oh no. Oh, it's been knocked on there by the Cowboys, but it doesn't matter. There we go, guys. There we goes. Lake Ball success, you reckon Warriors could be a smoky finals? I don't believe so. But the Cowboys will win 30-22 here. Cowboys deserve the win. I don't think it was incredibly impressive, but it was fine. You know, they'll take it. They push themselves up to 6th place on the ladder, but obviously that can change if Manly do win. They'll go down to 7th, but it's looking increasingly hard. Everyone who's like Dragons, Raiders, Knights, Warriors and whatnot are desperate the Titans beat the Dolphins tomorrow. Otherwise, that top 8 is closing quickly. But guys, I'm jumping off. I'll see you in the next game for the City Roosters taking on the Manly Seagulls. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See you.